Hi, beautiful people. Katie here. This is your Pro Tip Tuesday, where I give you a tip about tarot or astrology and how to learn for your own interpretations. So I thought today I would talk a little about rising signs and why it's so important to know your rising sign, and why so many astrologers will tell you to check both your sun sign and your rising sign. So your sun sign is actually the sign that most people will know about themselves. I'm an Aries, I'm a, Sagittarius, I'm a Virgo. Those are going to be your sun signs. That is a lot about how the world sees you, how you're gonna shine. It's a lot of times identified by career. So rising is basically the exact moment that you're born. And something else to know about rising signs is that it's not actually a planet. So it's just a point in space. There are a couple other points in the chart that we look for that are not planetary, but they're just like a point in the elliptical. So that's like the north node and the south node, rising, and then also known as your DC, which is your declination, your darkest part of your chart. So since the rising sign is determined by your birth time, if you don't know your birth time or the person whose chart you're looking up, you basically won't know what their rising sign is or their house setup. So this can be important when we're looking at aspects of your life and what gets impacted. Houses are more like areas of life, whereas signs or planetary placements are going to have more of an impact on your personality or maybe your behavioral traits. So why is it important to know your rising sign? The biggest one is that astrologers use these signs as a way to know how transits are going to be impacting your natal placements. So transits are the current planets moving in the sky, and they transit through signs. So based on what sign is assigned to each house, that's going to determine where it's aspecting you. Now, I'm talking about whole sign interpretation, not where you have two signs in a specific house. So your first house is always going to be your rising sign. So what your rising or your ascendant is going to be the first house, and then the zodiac will naturally fill in from there. Go to the next part.